I think the need for us to celebrate during our Lunar New Year in 2025, how should I say it's the right way? We have to find the power of hope in everything that we do and we stand for. And I believe here in Seattle, this entire country will see what and who we stand for. We stand for these children. As diverse and as inclusive as we are not afraid to use words like equity and inclusion. And so I'm going to, in a few moments, read a proclamation that is designed to talk about why we celebrate such wonderful gardens like this. I want to recognize Councilmember Dan Strauss, all the way from Ballard is in the house, if you could believe this. Councilmember Strauss, will you raise your hand? We have some other dignitaries that may join us. I want to start with a quote from Confucius. Now listen to this. This is one of my favorite quotes. If you think in terms of a year, then plant a seed. If in terms of 10 years, then plant trees. If in terms of 100 years, teach the people. We're thinking in terms of 100 years. We're thinking in terms of 50 and 75 years. The Seattle Chinese Garden Lunar New Year 2025, the need for this, as I've said, for the obvious reason when we're seeing hate spewed out in volumes, that we have to remember here in Seattle, here in the state of Washington, we celebrate life, a garden, love, hope, faith. I remind you that the University of Washington just hired a black president for the first time in history. Washington State University hired a woman university. You have 3 black council members in a council of 9. You have the highest number of black state legislators in Washington State's legislature, surpassing California as the highest in the country. You have a black superintendent. You have a biracial black mayor. Here in our state of Washington, we celebrate diversity in all of how we measure it, and that should warrant a round of applause. And it is very appropriate to talk about this at the Seattle Chinese Garden. This space serves as a living bridge to our wonderful Chinese heritage, our understanding and appreciation of vibrant traditions and values. This garden broke ground in 1999. It's one of the largest Sichuan-style gardens outside of China. Now, as Seattle's first Asian American mayor, I have to, you know, when you sort of mix, you play both ends here. I got to tell you, my black father married a Asian woman, and they met when they were 14 years old, and they said, let's produce someone that looks Hawaiian. That was their goal. But I remain committed to supporting our AAPI communities and supporting small businesses and preserving vital cultural sites like this garden. The Year of the Snake represents wisdom, transformation, perseverance, qualities that reflect the strength of our city and the resilience of our communities. So as we look ahead in this year particularly, given what is happening in our country, we hold one another tightly, little children. We rely on each other. We rely on faith. We yell about how much we love and care one another. Even in our disagreements, we will find a common pathway toward working together. And having said that, let me just hum a few bars of this wonderful proclamation that we have prepared. Did you get it? Did you get it? All right. That's good luck if you get that. Whereas the City of Seattle joins our neighbors and residents at the Seattle Chinese Garden to celebrate Lunar New Year and welcome the Year of the Snake, characterized by symbolizing wisdom and transformation. Whereas the Lunar Year begins on the first moon of the lunisolar calendar, the 29th day of January in 2025, marked by customs and festivities throughout Seattle. Whereas the City of Seattle deeply appreciates the many contributions of the diverse Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander communities advancing the shared values of our One Seattle vision by building a thriving and innovative, equitable city we're all proud to call home. Whereas the Lunar New Year is indeed a time to celebrate family and community. while looking towards prosperity, renewal, and good fortune for all. The City of Seattle celebrates the time-honored celebrations and festivities of the Lunar New Year as we center the Year of the Snake together as family, friends, and you, our community. Now, therefore, I, Bruce Harrell, Mayor of Seattle, do hereby proclaim January 29, 2025 to be Lunar New Year of the Snake here at our beautiful garden. So on behalf of the City of Seattle, again, this is a time where we will rally around one another and enjoy a joyous and prosperous Lunar New Year. And I hope that, again, we rely on the goodness of one another. And I will follow your lead as a vibrant community. Thank you very much for being here. And again, what a beautiful day and what a beautiful garden. Thank you very much.